2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left. And here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with PJ Tucker. Then it's Harden. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mann in at the 2 guard. And for Dallas, they've got Daniel Gafford. Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Washington. And it's Jones in at the 3. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now, Doncic. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Washington. Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The 17-footer. Irving, good.
That's the guy you want right in that position. Kyrie can get you a bucket.
Harden against Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you've got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
They really played exhausting D out there, just hounding them all night long.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Harden. Tucker inside. He's covered by Washington. And here is Doncic. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Doncic against Harden. Pass to Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Doncic kicks to Jones. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Little turnaround. Jones, no luck. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Harden. Doncic knocks it away.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Clippers trailed by 4. Harden outside. Here's Mann. Outside, George. Passes it to Tucker. Clock at 6. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Washington kicks to Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Dave, what do you have to say?
As they sit on the brink of elimination, they asked him if he sensed any nerves in the locker room. And he assured me that no matter the situation, he's got a group of guys that are up for the challenge. He thinks that they have an advantage in talent, and if they play with passion, they're going to send this back to a Game 7. See if he's right. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
They kick it out to Green. For the three.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Picked his pocket. Coffee passes to Westbrook. Back to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Coffee. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Plumlee, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Hardy passes to Exum. Here's Harden. The pass to Kleba. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Kleba. It's hauled in by Coffee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him on a rhythm.
Green, the pass to Hardy. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, George. Pass to Plumlee. He kicks to Powell. And here's Westbrook. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Exum. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Exum leading the charge. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First team.
Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Josh Green taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Los Angeles making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Westbrook. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Lawson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oh, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 7. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Get out of your seats and on your feet.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So with George on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. A.J. Tucker is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at point guard. Austin, no good. Dallas leading by 7. On the wing, Irving. Kicks to Doncic. Fade away, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Pass to Highland. To the left side wing. Austin, he sneaks that one in from 20 feet away.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Irving looking for an opening. To the inside. Washington, that's good. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Highland. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Clearly a foul.
P.J. Washington. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats?
Shooting for the Dallas.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
That one is no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving finds Washington. Out to Doncic. Good. Nice job down low. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Man, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. Jones for 3, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mann. He's covered by Irving.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Mann. Over Irving. Mann can't hit. Irving up top, inside. Kleber with the bucket.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
George with the bounce pass. Over to the left wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Mann. He's covered by Irving. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Tucker off with the layup. Dallas leading by 10. Irving kicks to Doncic. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Passes to Coffee. Brown feeling out of it. Here's Westbrook. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Green. Bank shot, no good. Clippers trailed by 13. Coffee passes to Westbrook. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic passes to Gafford. And it's Exum in the corner. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Here's Exum. And the three off target. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Brown outside. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Green. The pass to Doncic. Now here's Gafford. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Exum. That three off the mark. Clippers trailed by 13. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Exum. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. A 3-ball. Exum's shot is off. The Clippers shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Here's Coffee to stop the drought, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Hardy passes to Doncic. Line it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie, for the Mavericks, they've come out tonight and put the hammer down. They're obviously anxious to finish the series right here and now and not leave anything to chance for the Game 7. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for the effort. It's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And that's going to do it for...
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Kyrie Irving. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Tries it from 19, and it's good for 2. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. Irving passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Mann. He's covered by Irving. Mann can't hit.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Harden against Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Exum in for Doncic. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Terrence Mann. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden looking it over. Pass to George. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Gafford throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving up top. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trailed by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's George. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Gafford kicks to Kleber. Exum deciding where to go with it. Over George. Exum's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Dallas leading by 12. Hardy passes to Lawson. 1:46 left to play in the third. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coffey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen away. Right side Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. Shots good by Green. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Clippers trailed by 16. Westbrook passes to Boston. Here's Coffey, defended by Jones. Powell with the bounce pass. Passes it to Coffey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Mans checked in for Zubats. He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Mavericks leading by 14. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Lawson kicks to Green. Now the pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Over Westbrook. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Clippers trailed by 14. Out left to the wing. Here's Boston. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Don't gotta move, all right? It's just...
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Then it's Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's man in at the power forward. Irving against Powell. Fader on the way. And with the rebound. Clippers trailed by 14. Now here's Powell. Pass to Harden. Left side, George. From outside, off the mark. Dallas shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Lawson surveying the D. Poke loose. Doncic dishes to Lawson. Takes the 13-footer. That one wide left.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Harden. Powell against Irving. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You're going to have to do more than that to stop Norman Powell. You see the strength and body control.
Dallas making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Zubats is checked in for Los Angeles. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Passes it to Irving. From the high post. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside, George. Powell, the pass to George. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Irving.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Derek Jones comes in for extra. Both free throws good for Irving. Clippers trailed by 13. And the pass to Powell. Back to Harden. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Zubac.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Jones. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Jones over George. Jones, no luck.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And then Washington with the dunk.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Clippers trailed by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Clippers call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Doncic kicks to Irving. The dish to Jones. George against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jones. Here's the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 10. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Irving. Pass to Washington. It's good. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that one, good.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 10. And 101 left here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so this will do it. They'll end up taking the series in 6 games, 4-2.
Yeah, it gives them just a little bit of time to rest and study some tape. They've got a much tougher hill to climb in the next round.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Luka Doncic.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moving against Powell.
The smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie.
At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
A three from George. Rebounded by Gafford.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Outside Irving. Over George. And that one's good, Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And here's Hardy. Outside Irving. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.